Phoenix here. First and foremost. No, we have to address it. I'm sick and tired. These disrespectful comments in my YouTube videos, and any of my streams. You look like the before picture of a hair transplant, blah, blah, blah. We see how you look like my age. I'm sitting here working 7 jobs, still recording these videos, providing you football knowledge that sure shit nobody else can. More football knowledge here than anybody else doing these type of videos. Put together, goddammit. Some respect. Because I can easily stop. There's no problem for me. I easily stop. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you. Not for me. For you. But anyways, we'll begin before we go into the team of the week and the flops 11. We'll begin quickly addressing the game that we seen yesterday between Real Madrid and Osasuna. Obviously, Xabi Alonso's debut at Real Madrid, and unfortunately, it was a disappointing performance. I watched the game and I rewatched most of it after because I wanted to check again what stuff I missed. And the truth is I didn't miss much. It was very much like an Ancelotti type of performance from Real Madrid. They started bright and they were better signs, obviously, like playing Gulera in midfield. We know the quality that he possesses. But even he played a little bit maybe too safe at times. And the same culprits and the same issues that Real Madrid had last season, to some degree, are still present. We start by addressing the obvious. In come the 2 new fullbacks. Carreras, I thought, looked extremely sharp. By the way, cringe Liverpool fans hating on Trent. You didn't even watch the game, you dirty, filthy premtards. You were too busy probably typing on Alexander Isaac's post, pretending like you watched the game, claiming that he was bad. He made one mistake at the back post, that's it. But he didn't have successful crosses and blah, 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 blah. Again, if you actually watch the game, you'd understand. And this is the issue immediately that is obvious with Real Madrid. You have 2 fullbacks with incredible crossing, one being one of the greatest crossers of the ball we have ever seen in the history of our sport, but there's nobody in the box. The instruction was very evident, and already this is the one good thing Xabi has done, is push Valverde further up because he's no use in the build-up phase. So he was the guy that was trying to get on the end of crosses, but again, you need that big number 9 almost in the box, that kind of presence for these players to aim for, because make no mistake about it, he was 10 times better than any other football player on the pitch yesterday. But ultimately, he, no matter how many times I say this, is that he's not a striker. He can play as striker, but he's not a natural number 9. And you could see already the amount of times Trent got the ball out wide. He tries to cross, nobody's there, or even if Mbappe is there, he can't head the ball, Mbappe. So that's an issue. You go back a couple of seasons where Real Madrid had the success they had, and you look at Joselu, used to come on even start in these matches, and he was used as the focal point, and everybody else played off him. Brahim Diaz, Vinicius, Goller, they can't play off of Mbappe because Mbappe is the one that comes short to pick up the ball. Then they're the ones that have to then attack the spaces. So there's the same issue here, which I don't know how it exactly can be resolved with the current setup. I don't know if there's any coach that can solve this. Me personally, you know what I would do. By now it's pretty obvious. He'll be the one eating bench. I would have shipped him off to Saudi a very long time ago. Now my question is this to Real Madrid. Why are you not going for Isaac? I've said this now a month ago. It's clear as day Newcastle have zero intention to sell him to Liverpool after the stuff that Liverpool have pulled. The disgraceful things that they've done by unsettling the player and not offering the value that Isaac is worth. My question is, whether it's Rodrigo or Vinicius that you sell, and I can understand the hesitancy with Rodrigo, considering Vinicius is not renewing. So we know he's the one that has to go. He's the one that should have already been shipped. And that should have been the first thing Xabi done. Florentino Perez is tell him to go find a new club. And then you bring in the striker. The other issue is the deep lying midfielder, because Goller tries and he tries to pick up the ball from deep, but he's not a deep lying playmaker. He's more of an advanced one. And the problem in these type of games, when you face a team like Osasuna who have 11 men behind the ball, quite literally, then you have the same issues that you had last season. So, yeah, it was a penalty. I don't know why Barca fans are crying. They have the audacity to pipe up after what happened on Saturday. Unfortunately, I lost Chiching because I thought Real Madrid would win by more than a goal. That's what I was expecting. First game of the season. Yeah, they haven't had a full preseason, far from it. But god damn it, man. Where was that passion? Where was that sense of urgency? When you're facing a team with 11 men behind the ball, you gotta move it quicker. And we see none of that. And if it wasn't for Mbappe himself taking everybody on and winning a penalty eventually, where was the goal exactly coming from? Now, it's obvious moving forward what has to happen. Brahim Diaz, I don't know what he's doing starting matches. Mastantuano, when he came on, done more in the first 5 minutes than Brahim Diaz done in the previous 68 minutes. So there's the bright spark. Huijsen, of course, we know is absolutely world class. But I'm afraid if Real Madrid don't dip into the market, I don't see how they're going to be able to win a major trophy this season. At best, it seems like, again, unfortunately, a cup potentially. But Champions League and La Liga, Champions League, we know with Vinicius and Mbappe, if it's not working against Osasuna, it sure as shit ain't going to work against the likes of Manchester City, PSG, Inter, etc. So, definitely cause for concerns. And then there's Stiller, who is available. I mentioned him 2 months ago, and no desire. I just don't get it. It baffles me. Apparently United also want Camavinga. Give them Camavinga. Sell Camavinga. What's Camavinga done since he's come? Nothing. Yes, he reaches potential. Send Camavinga, bring in Stiller. Sell Vinicius, bring in Isaac. It's no rocket science. By the way, massive shout out to Boyomo from Osasuna. Incredible player. Monstrous player from Cameroon. Not that it takes much pocket in Vinny, but he was exceptional. So chapeau to you, kind sir. Now, let's move on to the team of the week and the flops. This is the team of the week I have gone with. Bizot in goal. I thought he was fantastic for Aston Villa against Newcastle. Ballard, De Ligt and Huijsen make up 3 of my defenders. Now, yeah, like obviously it's worth mentioning, like I'm limited in what I can see. Like even I can't watch every game. So these are the 3 I have chosen. I put Reinders and Vitinha in midfield. Sarr very unlucky to miss out. Vitinha scoring that crucial decisive goal for PSG. I went Nico Williams on the left, Lamine Yamal on the right. Kudus very unlucky to miss out. A Spurs player who does not miss out is Richarlison. I put him in behind Haaland and Wood. And of course, up front we had plenty of options. I was a bit hesitant to not put in what's his name, Ekitike, but Wood, Haaland, I had to go with them too. Unlucky Ekitike on missing out, and Richarlison just in behind them. So that's my team of the week. Let me know if anything you disagree with. Me personally, Mbappe is also someone who narrowly missed out, but I kept the structure. That's how Lamine Yamal got in. Mbappe could have easily got in as well, but that's the 11 I chose. As for my flops, I went with Bayern Dir, who, again, I maintain what I said. It was a foul that it wasn't given. Kaisenat and Kerkes on the wings or fullbacks, inverted, whatever. We're playing a back three here. Them two, my God, man, absolutely shocking. Now, my flops is based on players that you have some kind of expectation of. I'm not going to put in like, you know, West Ham players who are doing horrific on their own unless it's a proper disaster class. Lenormand for Atletico Madrid gets in. Lorente, by the way, could have also got him from Atleti. Very disappointed with him. Ugarte and Rice is my double pivot, and so could have been here. But my, both Rice and Ugarte were shocking. Saka, Palmer, immediately in. I mean, basically invisible. And a common player from the flops of last season immediately is in there. Yeah, what? You want to defend him still, Real Madrid fans. You want to claim like he doesn't deserve to be in the flops 11. Well. That Mbappe celebration, that was meant to you, eh? And then up front, I went with Joao Pedro. Very disappointed with his performance. And of course, the flop of the week, bar none, Victor Glycogen, with an absolute disaster class. One of the worst debuts we have ever seen in the Premier League. All in all, Matchday 1, a bit disappointed with the matches. Like, I expected more quality, but again, hopefully we'll kick on. And with the return of the Serie A, the league everybody's waiting for, then I'm assuming we'll get the quality that we were looking for. Speaking about the Serie A, tomorrow will be the full predictions on the Serie A, which is the toughest league to call, I believe, this season. That's it from the Phoenix. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.